One day, you're the most important person in the world, and the next, you're practically a stranger. It's a confusing and painful experience, and it often boils down to a single, harsh truth. People love you until they don't need you. This isn't about the kind of love that's built on mutual respect and genuine care. This is about something else entirely. It's about utility. Some people aren't in love with you. They're in love with the benefit of you. They love what you can do for them, how you make them feel, or the convenience you provide. You're a solution to their problem, a stepping stone on their path, or a temporary source of comfort. And when that need is met, when the problem is solved, or when a better option comes along, their love disappears, right along with their need. Think about it. We've all seen it, and maybe we've even experienced it. The friend who is always around when they need a shoulder to cry on, or some money to borrow, but vanishes when you need support. The colleague who's your best buddy when they need help with a project, but can't remember your name once they get the promotion. The romantic partner who adores you when you're boosting their ego and catering to their needs, but grows cold and distant the moment you ask for something in return or stop being a source of constant validation. This is the hallmark of a transactional relationship. It operates on a quid pro quo basis, but it's often disguised as something deeper. These relationships feel one-sided because you're giving your time, your energy, your loyalty, and your heart, while the other person is simply taking. The danger of these convenience-based connections is that they can masquerade as real loyalty. The person might say the right things. They might text you, "I love you," or tell you, "I couldn't do this without you." And in that moment, they might even mean it. But their love is conditional. It's tied directly to your usefulness. The moment you are no longer useful, the foundation of the entire relationship crumbles. Because there was no real foundation to begin with. It was built on sand. So how do you spot these relationships before you get in too deep? The first sign is a consistent imbalance. Are you always the one reaching out, making plans, and offering support? When you're in trouble, do they offer genuine help, or do they offer vague platitudes and then change the subject? A healthy relationship involves a give and take. A transactional one is take on one side, and give on the other. Another red flag. Is there interest in your life? Do they ask you about your day, your dreams, your struggles? Or do conversations always seem to circle back to them and their needs? People who truly value you are interested in who you are, not just what you have or what you can provide. They celebrate your wins and support you through your losses, even when it offers them no direct benefit. Their connection to you isn't dependent on your performance. Pay attention to how they treat you when you can't give them what they want. What happens when you say no? Do they respect your boundaries, or do they become distant, angry, or manipulative? A person who values your utility will see your no as a personal inconvenience, a breakdown in the transaction. A person who values you will understand that you have your own needs and limits. It's also crucial to observe how they treat others, especially people they no longer need. How do they talk about former friends, ex-partners, or old colleagues? If they consistently dismiss people as having served their purpose, it's a pretty clear indicator of how they view relationships in general. Chances are, it's only a matter of time before you read the one being talked about in the past tense. Realizing that someone you care about only loved you for what you could provide is incredibly painful. It can make you question your judgment and feel used, discarded, and foolish. You might wonder, was any of it real? The truth is, your feelings were real. Your loyalty was real. Your love was real. The fact that it wasn't reciprocated doesn't invalidate your experience or your capacity to care. It simply reveals their character. So, what do you do when you find yourself in this situation? The first step is acceptance. Accept the truth of the relationship for what it is, not what you wished it would be. Trying to win back the affection of someone who only values your utility is a losing game. You'll end up draining yourself, trying to prove your worth to someone who was never interested in it in the first place. You can't force someone to value you. The next step is to create distance. This doesn't always have to be a dramatic confrontation. Sometimes, it's a gradual withdrawal. You stop being so readily available. You stop prioritizing their needs above your own. You start investing your precious energy into people and activities that replenish you rather than drain you. You begin to shift your focus from serving their needs to serving your own well-being. This is not selfish. It is essential self-preservation. Use this experience as a lesson. It teaches you the profound difference between being valued and being used. It refines your ability to recognize genuine connection. True loyalty isn't about convenience. It's about commitment. It's about showing up for someone even when it's not easy or beneficial. It's about wanting what's best for them, regardless of what's in it for you. This is the kind of loyalty you should both give and expect. This realization is also an invitation to build a stronger relationship with yourself. You no longer seek validation from external sources because you can provide it for yourself. You learn to be your own best friend, your own provider, and your own source of comfort. When you are whole on your own, you enter relationships not out of neediness, but out of a desire to share your completeness with another whole person. Surround yourself with people whose love isn't conditional. Look for the friends who check in on you for no reason, the partners who support your growth, even when it's inconvenient, and the family who loves you for who you are. Flaws and all, these are the relationships that will stand the test of time, because they are built on a foundation of mutual respect and genuine affection, not on the shifting sands of need and convenience. So, remember this phrase: people love you until they don't need you. Let it be a filter, not a cynical worldview. Let it help you distinguish the temporary transactions from the lifelong treasures. Invest your heart wisely. Give your loyalty to those who have earned it, not to those who simply demand it. And, above all, learn to love and value yourself so deeply that you will never again settle for being someone else's convenient option. You deserve to be loved for who you are, not for what you can do. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more insights. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever been in a situation like this? Sharing our stories helps us all feel a little less alone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.